My grandma and my daughter, they opened a Twitter account for my grandmother with photos of her embracing her age. These literally went viral overnight. Battywinkle, as she's known by her fans, does not allow her young age of 86 to define who she is as a person. Grandma is one of the most special people in my life, and I am lucky enough to call her not only Grandma, but the world-famous Battywinkle.
My mother-in-law, Gabriella Cabrini, was the best grandmother I could have ever dreamed of for my children. Many memories of her were around food. She let them eat out of the Nutella jar with a spoon and take the kids to the beach and feed them ice cream for breakfast. She had an eclectic personality, and according to her, she was the pioneer of the bikini. She drew a crowd everywhere. It was so much fun to watch her work a room of people she'd never met. She never knew a stranger. She was that fun grandma, never completely spoiling the kids, but always showing them that life was good and how to make a party out of it.
My junior year of college, I was brutally arrested in Miami while attending a peaceful protest as part of a class field trip. After being held for over 20 hours with no food and very little water, I was allowed to make my first and only phone call. I decided to call and wake up Nanny. She didn't waste any time on grandparent niceties. She started with questions about my physical condition and health and what I needed. Then quickly began to ask specific legal questions about my treatment and confinement. She was the solid rock that I needed to get me through my first ever stint in jail, an experience I will never forget.
My grandpa was born in 1919 and was the first of his family to be born here. When World War II broke out, he became a Marine and fought hard in the Pacific. In the years after the war, he met and married my grandma, and they worked hard, very hard, and even at one point had their own business. They built the American dream and bought their own home. I know he was happy and had a pretty great life. I want the same thing for myself. Like my grandpa, I am too working hard. I want the same American dream, and at the same time, I keep all the Dutch traditions alive that I know.
My grandmother, Lila, at age of 82, inspires everyone by telling tales of the past. I love my grandma very much.